Night falls. Phone lights up. Another message. Another jab. You clench your fist, ready to fire back. Heart races. Mind spins. This feels familiar. Like every day's a fight you didn't choose. Scroll, react, repeat. Where does it end? Ever wonder how many battles you've lost? Just by answering. Each reply, each outburst, chips away at your core, drains your calm, leaves you less. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Yet, how often do you let the noise win? The texts, the deadlines, the looks. What if you could stop? Not the world, but you, right now. Ask yourself, when did you last feel in control? Not of them, but of you. Before we talk habits, before we rebuild, there's a story you need to hear. A man, like you, who broke the cycle. A man sits alone. Kitchen table, empty bottles, phone buzzes. Another fight, words sharp, slicing. He grabs a drink, pour, swallows, numbs the pain. Night after night, same cycle. Anger, regret, emptiness. Works a cage. Kolleages yap. He snaps back, loses ground, loses himself. One night, screen glows. A video, a voice. Epictetus whispers, "You control only your mind." He pauses, glass in hand, heart heavy. He sets it down, floor cold, bottle untouched. Silence grows. He breathes. For the first time, he feels it. Calm, not from the drink, from within. The bottles shatter in his mind. Each shard a lesson, each cut a choice. He stands, not whole, but ready. 7 habits pulled him back. They can pull you too. If you've seen this man in you, write it down. Not for me, for you. Lesson 1. Morning reflection. Dawn breaks. Alarm screams. You fumble for your phone, not to stop the noise, to drown in it. Screen glows. Notification pile. A text from last night's fight. You always do this. Your jaw tightens. An email from work. Urgent. Meeting at 9. Your chest tightens. A post online. Someone's supply. Your mind spins. You swipe. You scroll. You sync. This is your morning, not a beginning. Assurandé, you think it's nothing. Just a habit. Just a check. But it's not. It's a theft of your calm, of your control, of your core. Each swipe hands your mind to someone else. Their drama, their demands, their noise. Before you've even stood, you're lost. You're not waking up. You're reacting. And it feels normal, doesn't it? How many days start like this? How many mornings have you lost? Not to work, not to life, to a screen that owns you. Think back. Yesterday, the text you couldn't ignore, it burned all day. The email you opened too soon, it stole your focus. The post you lingered on, it fed your doubt. You carried them, all of them, into meetings, into conversations, into your sleep. And you wonder why you're drained, why you're not you, why you feel empty. This isn't just a phone, it's a leash, and you're not the one holding it. Every morning, you let the world in. Before you've built your walls, before you've found your strength, before you've chosen you. You're not alone. Men have always faced this. The world has always screamed. In Rome, Marcus Aurelius heard it. Senators, soldiers, crowds, all pulling, all demanding. Yet he rose, Saturday alone, wrote to himself, asked one question: what is necessary today? Not what they wanted, not what roared loudest, what he could control. His thoughts, his actions, his soul. He didn't scroll, but he could have. The trap, was the same. Distraction, chaos, loss. You feel it too, don't you? That pull, that weight, that moment you realize you're not driving. You're being dragged through your own morning, through your own life. It's not just the phone, it's what it represents. A world that wants your reaction, your anger, your fear, your time, and you give it every day. You give your power away. But here's the truth. You don't have to. You can take it back right now. Tomorrow, when the alarm rings, stop. Don't touch the screen. Don't let the noise in. Sight up. Breathe deep. Feel the air. Feel the quiet. Ask yourself, who am I today? Not what you'll do, not what they expect. Who you'll be. Write it down. One sentence. I will be calm. No. I will be strong. I will be enough. 5 minutes. That's it. 5 minutes to claim your morning. To claim your mind. To claim you. This isn't about perfection. It's not about ignoring the world. It's about choosing when to let it in. After you've built your foundation, after you've found your calm, after you've remembered your strength. You've lost mornings before, haven't you? Days that slipped through your fingers, days you weren't proud of, days you weren't you. You know the cost, the arguments that grew bigger, the deadlines that felt heavier, the nights you couldn't sleep, all because you started wrong, all because you let them in too soon. But you're not helpless. You're not weak. You're here, listening, wanting more, wanting you. So start tomorrow differently. Start with silence, not their noise, not their drama, your breath, your question, your choice. Imagine it. You wake. The phone sits there, silent. You sit there, alive. You write, today, I am enough. You feel it, a spark, a stillness, a beginning. Not perfect, not grand, just yours. This is what Marcus did. Every day, he wrote to himself, not to impress, not to perform, to remember, to stay himself. You can too. You don't need a palace. You don't need an empire. You need 5 minutes, and a pen, and a question. Who am I today? Try it. Not for me, not for them, for you, because a morning given away is a day lost, and a life of lost days isn't yours. You're stronger than that. You're here, because you know it. So tomorrow, choose. Choose you. You wake again. Same room. Same alarm. Same pull. To the phone. It's there. Waiting. Glowing. A text from last night. Still unanswered. An email marked urgent. Still unread. A world demanding you. You feel it. The itch. The urge. To dive in. To fix. To fight. To fall into their chaos. You've done it before, haven't you? Grab the phone. Let the noise flood. Let the day slip before it began. You know how it ends. A morning lost. A mind scattered. A man, not you. But today, you pause. You feel the bed, the sheets, the air. You breathe. Slow, deep. You don't touch the screen. Not yet. Not now. You sit up. You choose. You. This is where it starts. Not with their words. Not with their wants. With your calm. With your control. You've lost this before. Mornings that weren't yours. Days that belonged to them. The coworker who set your mood. His comment. Late again. It stuck. All day. The friend who didn't call back. Her silence. It weighed. All night. The post you saw, someone's perfect life. It burned. All week. You carried it. Their noise. Their chaos. Their power. And you wonder why you're tired. Why you're tense. Why you're not enough. It's not the work. It's not the world. It's the mornings you gave away. You let them in too soon, too deep, before you built your walls, before you found your strength. You know this trap, the one that feels normal, the one that looks harmless. A quick scroll, a quick check, but it's not quick. It's a chain. Each swipe links you to their world. Each glance pulls you from yours. You're not starting your day. You're serving theirs. You felt the cost. The meetings you half heard, mind elsewhere. The workouts you skipped, energy gone. The moments you missed, lost in their noise. You know, you're more. You've always known. But the world is loud. It screams, it pulls, it takes. And you let it. Until now. Marcus Aurelius didn't have a phone, but he had a world, a loud one. Emperors, armies, betrayals. He could have drowned in their demands, in their chaos. But he didn't. He rose. He sat. He wrote, not for them, for him. What do I need today? Not their approval, not their praise. His truth, his path, his core. You can do this. You're not Marcus. You don't need to be. You need 5 minutes. 5 minutes to be you. Tomorrow, try it. Alarm rings, phone buzzes, world waits. Don't answer. Not yet. Sit up, breathe, grab a pen, a napkin, anything. Write one question. Who am I today? Not what you'll do, not what they expect. Who you'll be. I'll be steady. I'll be clear. I'll be me. Look at it. Feel it. It's small. It's simple. It's yours. This isn't magic. It's not a fix. It's a choice. A choice to start with you. Not their drama. Not their noise. Your silence. Your strength. Your day. You've started wrong before, haven't you? Mornings that bled into chaos. Days that felt borrowed. Nights that felt empty. You know why. You let them in. You let them win. But you're not that man now. You're here, listening, wanting you. So, tomorrow, choose. Choose the pause. Choose the question. Choose yourself. Imagine it. The alarm fades. The phone sits. Silent. You sit. Alive. You write. Today, I'm enough. You feel it. A spark. A stillness. A start. Not perfect. Not grand. Just yours. This is what Marcus did. This is what mornings do. They don't just begin your day. They begin you. Try it. Not for them. Not for me. For you. Because a morning lost is a day gone. And a day gone isn't you. You stand at the edge. Morning light creeps in. Phone sits there. Silent, but loud. It calls you like it always does. A text you didn't answer. An email you didn't open. A world waiting to pull. You feel the tug, the instinct, the habit to give in, to check, to react, to lose yourself. You've fallen here so many times, woken up, but not awake, started the day, but not yours. You know the pattern. The screen lights up, your mind clouds over. The notifications roll, your calm rolls away. You've seen it play out, haven't you? The message that set you off. Why didn't you show up? It wasn't just words. It was a hook. It dragged you all morning. The work email, need this by noon. It wasn't just a task. It was a weight. It crushed you all day. The post you scrolled past. Someone's perfect moment. It wasn't just a photo. It was a mirror. It mocked you all night. You let them in. Every time you let them steal you, and you feel it. The drain, the haze, the slow bleed. of your strength. You think it's nothing, just a morning, just a habit, just life. But it's not. It's a choice. A choice to start their way, to live their game, to be their pawn. You're not a pawn. You're not a shadow. You're a man with a mind, with a will, with a core. But you've forgotten, haven't you? Buried under their noise, buried under their wants, buried under their world. You've paid for it. The days that slipped, the focus you lost, the man you didn't become. You know the cost. The tension in your jaw, the knot in your chest, the nights you couldn't rest because you started wrong, because you gave too much, because you weren't you. But you can change it. You can start now. Marcus Aurelius did. He faced a world louder than yours. Plots, wars, whispers. He could have crumbled. He could have reacted. He could have lost. But he didn't. He woke. He sat. He asked, "What is mine today?" Not their battles, not their schemes. His truth, his actions, his soul. He built his morning, brick by brick, thought by thought, choice by choice. You can too. You don't need his empire. You don't need his pen. You need you. 5 minutes. That's all. 5 minutes to take it back. Tomorrow, do this. The alarm rings. The phone hums. The world begs. Don't answer. Don't touch. Don't fall. Sit up. Breathe. Slow. Steady. Feel the air. Feel the quiet. Feel you. Take a piece of paper, a note, a scrap. Write one sentence. Who am I? Right now. I am calm. I am clear. I am enough. Read it. Hold it. Believe it. This is your morning, not theirs. Not the world's. Yours. This isn't about cutting out the noise. It's not about hiding from life. It's about choosing when to let it in. After you've stood, after you've grounded, after you claimed you. You've lost mornings. So many. Days that weren't yours. Hours that weren't free. Moments that weren't true. You know why. You opened the door too soon. You let the chaos rush in. You let yourself slip away. But you're not that man. Not anymore. You're here. You're awake. You're ready. So tomorrow, start right. Start still. Start you. Imagine it. The room is dark. The phone is there. Silent. You rise. You write. Today, I am enough. You feel it. A pulse. A power. A beginning. Not theirs. Not perfect. Yours. This is what Marcus knew. This is what mornings build. Not just a day, but a life. But you. Try it. Not for them. Not for me. For you. Because a morning stolen is a life dimmed. And a life dimmed isn't you. Lesson 2. Silence before drama. You're sitting there, phone in hunt. Screen burns bright. A message. Sharp. Cutting. You're always like this. Your pulse spikes. Fingers hoar. You want to type. To fire back. To prove them wrong. Right now. Right here. You feel it. The heat. The urge. The need to win. But wait. What's this? A reflex. A trap. You've been here before. Haven't you? The argument that spiraled. Words you couldn't take back. Nights you lost to anger. All because you reacted. All because you spoke. You think it's strength. To clap back. To defend. To have the last word. But it's not. It's a chain. Each reply pulls you deeper. Into their game. Into their chaos. Away from your dignity. Away from your calm. You know this feeling. The one that starts small. A sting. A slight. A co-worker's jab in a meeting. Saw your report. Could be better. Your face burns. You want to snap, to show them. Or that family dinner, your uncle's comment. You're still at that job. Everyone laughs. You boil. You want to shut it down. Or online. A stranger's post. They twist your words. They mock. Your fingers itch. You type. You delete. You type again. Pass. You're still there. Trapped. In their words. In their world. This is drama. Not the loud kind. Not always. The quiet kind. The kind that creeps. That hooks. That steals. It steals your focus. Your energy. Your core. You think you're fighting for respect. But you're not. You're fighting for their approval. Their attention. Their rules. And every time you engage, you lose. You lose ground. You lose peace. You lose. You. Ask yourself, how many times have you typed that reply, sent that text, spoken that comeback, and felt worse? Not better. Not stronger. Emptier. You know why. Deep down, you feel it. The moment you react, you're not in control. They are. They set the stage. They pull the strings. And you dance. But you don't have to. Epictetus saw this. Centuries ago, he said, you don't need to prove yourself right. Not to them. Not to anyone. Your truth isn't in their words. It's in your silence. Your power isn't in winning arguments. It's in walking away. Not weak, not defeated, strong, steady, whole. You felt that too, haven't you? That one time you didn't reply. You didn't bite. You let it go. The air felt lighter. The weight lifted. You stood taller. Not because they stopped, but because you did. That's the secret. Drama needs two players. Take one away. It dies. You don't need to fight. You don't need to explain. You need to choose. Choose silence. Not the weak kind. Not the kind that cowers. The kind that commands. The kind that says, I'm done. I'm free. I'm me. Next time it happens, try this. The text comes. The jab lands. The urge rises. Stop. Put the phone down. Breathe. Count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Feel the heat fade. Feel the urge shrink. Feel your calm return. Don't reply. Don't speak. Let the moment pass. Let their words hang. Let them wait. They expect your reaction. They feed on it. Don't give it. Give them nothing. Give yourself everything. This isn't easy. It's not. The world screams for your voice. Your anger. Your pain. It wants you loud. It wants you broken. But you're not here for them. You're here for you. You've lost battles before. Arguments that left scars. Words you wish you'd swallowed. Nights you wish you'd slept. You know the cost. The sleepless hours. The racing thoughts. The feeling you betrayed yourself. But you're not that man anymore. You're here. Listening. Learning. Choosing. So tomorrow, when the drama calls, don't answer. When the text buzzes, don't touch it. When the jab lands, don't flinch. Stand still. Breathe. Be silent. Not because you can't fight, but because you don't need to. Your strength isn't in words. It's in what you don't say. It's in what you don't do. It's in you. Imagine it. The phone buzzes. You see the words. They cut. They burn. But you pose. You breathe. You walk away. The world keeps spinning, but you're steady. You're whole. You're free. This is what Epictetus meant. This is what silence does. It doesn't just stop the fight. It stops the war. Inside you, you don't need their approval. You don't need their respect. You need your dignity. And it's right there. In the pause. In the breath. In the choice. Try it. Not for them. Not for me. For you. Because a man who speaks too soon loses. And a man who stays silent stands. You're at work, desk cluttered, screen bright, an email lands. Your numbers are off, your stomach drops. It's not just feedback, it's a jab, a challenge. You want to reply, right now. Defend yourself, set it straight. Your fingers hover, words form in your head. Sharp, quick, final. You feel it, the rush, the fire, the need to be right. You've been here so many times. The urge to strike back, to win the moment, to prove you're not small. You've typed those emails, haven't you? Sent those texts, spoken those words. In the heat, in the haze, in the trap. You know how it goes. You hit send. You speak. You feel strong for a second. Then it fades. The reply comes, harsher. The argument grows. Longer. You're not winning. You're sinking into their game, into their chaos, away from your dignity, away from your calm. You've seen it play out. The coworker who pushed back, his words sharper than yours. The fight that grew, hours lost, respect lost. Or that family group chat, your cousin's comment, you're out of touch. You fired back. It wasn't just a text, it was a war. Days of tension, silent dinners, broken bonds. Or online, as strangers post, they twisted your words. You jumped in, thread after thread. Hours gone, sleep gone. You didn't win. You never do. You just lost. Lost time, lost focus, lost you. This is drama, not the kind you see, the kind you feel, the kind that hooks, that pulls, that owns you. You think it's about respect, about standing up, about being heard, but it's not. It's about control, their control over you. Every time you react, you hand it over. Your peace, your power, your core. You feel it, the cost, the weight. The moment you realize you're not free, you're caught in their words, in their fight, in their world. You've paid for it. The nights you replayed it, the words you wish you'd held, the man you wish you'd been. You know why. You spoke too soon. You fought too fast. You gave in. But you don't have to. Epictetus stood here too. He faced critics, crowds, chains. He could have fought. He could have shouted. He didn't. He said, let others have their noise. Not your peace. Not your truth. Not you. Your power is in the pause, in the breath, in the silence. You've tasted it. That one time, you didn't reply. The email came. The jab landed. You paused. You breathed. You let it pass. The world didn't end. The fight didn't grow. You grew. You felt it. The lightness, the strength, the freedom. Not because you were weak, because you were strong. That's the power. Silence isn't weak. It's not retreat. It's strength. It's the strength to say, I choose me. Not their drama, not their noise. Me. You can do this. You're not a child. You're not a pawn. You're a man with a mind, with a will, with a core. So tomorrow, try it. The email lands. The text stings. The comment cuts. Stop. Put the phone down. Close the screen. Breathe. Count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Feel the fire cool. Feel the urge fade. Feel you. Don't type. Don't speak. Don't give in. Let their words hang. Let their fight die. Let their chaos dissolve. They're waiting for your anger, for your pain, for you. Don't give it. Give them silence. Give yourself power. This is hard. It burns. The world wants your voice, your heat, your break. It feeds on your noise. But you're not their fuel. You're not their game. You're you. You've lost these fights, carried these wounds, known these regrets. The texts you shouldn't have sent, the words you shouldn't have said, the nights you shouldn't have lost. You know the cost, the peace you broke, the man you broke. But you're not broken, not now. You're here, listening, choosing you. So tomorrow, when the drama knocks, don't open. When the sting comes, don't bleed. When the world calls, don't answer. Be still, be silent, be whole. Imagine it. The screen lights up, the words cut deep. You pause, you breathe, you walk away. The fight fades, the noise quiets. You stand, not small, not shaken, strong. This is what Epictetus knew. This is what silence does. It doesn't just end the fight, it ends the war inside you. Try it. Not for them, not for me, for you. Because a man who fights their drama falls, and a man who holds his silence stands. You're walking home, streetlights flicker, phone buzzes, again, a message, short, cold. You disappointed me. Your heart skips, your mind races. Who sent it? Doesn't matter. It cuts deep. You stop, fingers twitch. You want to reply, to explain, to fix everything. You feel it, the sting, the pull, the need to make it right. You've stood here before, haven't you? On this edge, ready to jump into the fight, into the words, into their trap. You've answered these texts, these calls, these moments. You've typed the defense, spoken the comeback, chased the win. And where did it lead? To more words, more heat, more loss. You know the cycle. The text you sent too fast. It sparked a fire. Hours of back and forth. No one heard. No one won. Or the meeting. Your colleagues dig. Not your best work. You shot back. Voice sharp. Room tense. You felt big. For a moment. Then small. Respect gone. Or online. A comment. A stranger. They mocked you. You replied. Again and again. Ours bled. Sleep. Bleu. You didn't prove anything. You just sank. This is the drama. Not the loud kind. Not always. The kind that creeps. That hooks. That owns you. You think it's about you, your honor, your truth. But it's not. It's about them. Their need to pull you in. Their need to control. And you let them. Every time you answer, every time you fight, you hand over your dignity, your calm, your core. You felt it, the aftermath, the quiet after the storm. When the words are done, when the fight is over, when you're left empty, not stronger, not prouder, just less. You know why. You gave them you. You let their words become your world. You let their fight become your fight. And you lost, not to them, to yourself. But you don't have to. Epictetus stood here too. He faced critics, crowds, chains. He could have fought. He could have shouted. He didn't. He said, let others have their noise. Not your peace. Not your truth. Not you. Your power is in the pause, in the breath, in the silence. You've tasted it. That one time you didn't answer. The text came. It burned. You waited. You breathed. You walked away. The world didn't break. The fight didn't grow. You grew. You felt it. The lightness, the strength, The freedom. Not because you were weak, because you were strong. That's the truth. Drama lives on your reaction. Starvate, and it dies. You don't need their agreement. You don't need their applause. You need you. So tomorrow, do this. The message lands. The comment stings. The jab cuts. Pause. Put the phone down. Step back. Breathe. Count. 1, 2, 3. Feel the air. Feel the calm. Feel you. Don't type. Don't speak. Don't give in. Let their words float. Let their fight fade. Let their chaos fall. They're waiting for your anger, for your pain, for you. Don't give it. Give them silence. Give yourself power. This is hard. It burns. The world wants your voice, your heat, your break. It feeds on your noise, but you're not their fuel. You're not their game. You're you. You've lost these fights, carried these wounds, known these regrets, the texts you shouldn't have sent, the words you shouldn't have said, the nights you shouldn't have lost. You know the cost, the peace you broke, the man you broke. But you're not broken, not now. You're here, listening, choosing you. So tomorrow, when the drama knocks, don't open. When the sting comes, don't bleed. When the world calls, don't answer. Be still, be silent, be whole. Imagine it. The screen lights up, the words cut deep. You pose, you breathe, you walk away. The fight fades, the noise quiets. You stand, not small, not shaken, strong. This is what Epictetus knew. This is what silence does. It doesn't just end the fight. It ends the war inside you. Try it. Not for them, not for me, for you. Because a man who fights their drama falls, and a man who holds his silence stands. Lesson 3. Focus on what you control. You're at your desk. Emails stack up. Deadlines loom. Your boss walks by. A glance. A frown. Did I mess up? Your mind spirals. You check your phone. A post online. Someone's doing better. Smiling. Thriving. Your chest tightens. You scroll. You compare. You sync. Then, a text. Your friend. Why didn't you call back? Guilt hits. You want to fix it. Fix them. Fix everything. But you can't. And it burns. This is your day. A tug of war. Not with work. Not with people. With your mind. You worry about their thoughts. Their words. Their judgments. You think it's normal. To care. To stress. To chase. But it's not. It's a cage. Each worry locks you in. Each glance pulls you out. Away from your focus. Away from your strength. You're not living. You're surviving. You feel it, don't you? The weight, the noise, the endless pull. You're trying to control everything. What they think, what they say, what they do. Your boss's frown, your friend's silence, that stranger's post. You carry it all. Every day, every hour. And it's heavy, isn't it? You've lost hours to this, haven't you? Replaying that meeting. Did they respect you? Checking your phone. Did they reply? Staring at their lives. Why aren't you there? You're not moving forward. You're spinning, trapped in a cycle of worry, of doubt, of things you can't control. This is the silent thief. Not the big moments, not the loud failures, the quiet ones, the ones you don't see. Each thought you give away, each moment you spend on them, it steals your energy, your purpose, your core. You know the cost. The nights you couldn't sleep, the days you couldn't focus, The times you felt small because you let their world become yours. But it doesn't have to. Seneca knew this. He wrote, "You waste your life on what you cannot change. Their thoughts, not yours. Their words, not yours. Their lives, not yours. You can't control their frowns, their silences, their choices, but you can control you, your actions, your thoughts, your path. You've felt that power, haven't you? That one time you let it go. You didn't check the post. You didn't replay the comment. You worked. You breathed. You moved on. The world didn't stop. But you stood taller. You felt lighter. You felt free. That's the truth. The world will always pull. It will always demand. It will always judge. But you don't have to answer. You don't have to carry it. You can choose. Choose what's yours. And let the rest fall. Here's how. Next time the worry comes, pause. Put the phone down. Close the laptop. Take a pen. Write 3 things. Your things. I can finish this task. I can breathe slowly. I can choose my words. 3 things. That's it. Look at them. Feel them. They're yours. Not their thoughts. Not their eyes. Not their cage. Let the rest go. The frown? Not yours. The silence? Not yours. The post? Not yours. You don't need to fix it. You don't need to fight it. You need to focus on what's in your hands, on what's in your heart, on what's you. This isn't about ignoring the world. It's not about shutting it out. It's about choosing when it matters, when it's yours to hold, when it's yours to shape. You've carried their weight before, haven't you? The boss's look that lingered, the friend's text that stung, the post that made you doubt. You know what it costs. The energy drained, the focus lost, the man you could have been, but you're not that man anymore. You're here, listening, learning, choosing. So tomorrow, when the world pulls, don't pull back. When the email lands, don't flinch. When the post shines, don't look. Write your 3 things, your actions, your thoughts, your truth. Hold them, feel them, live them. The world will keep spinning. The judgments will keep coming. The noise will keep screaming. But you'll stand still. Not swayed, not broken, not theirs, yours. Seneca said it best. Don't let your mind become their slave. You're not a slave. You're not a shadow. You're a man with a mind, with a purpose, with a choice. So choose. Choose what's yours. Choose what's real. Choose you. Imagine it. You seat at your desk. The email waits. The phone buzzes, the world screams, but you pose, you write, I control my work, I control my breath, I control my truth. You feel it, the weight lifts, the noise fades. You're not spinning, you're steady, you're whole. This is what Seneca meant. This is what focus does. It doesn't just clear your mind, it builds your strength. It builds you. Try it. Not for them, not for me, for you, because a man who chases the world falls, and a man who holds his core stands. You're in a meeting, room hums, voices overlap. Your boss leans in, his eyes narrow. Your plan needs work. The room quiets. All eyes on you. Your throat tightens. Your mind races. Did I fail? What do they think? You want to speak, to defend, to fix their view. You feel it, the heat, the pressure, the need to be seen. You've been here, haven't you? Chasing their thoughts, their nods, their approval. You've replayed these moments over and over. The client's frown last week, Did they doubt you? The colleague's silence. Yesterday, did they judge you? The post you saw this morning, someone's success. Why not you? You carry it, all of it, their looks, their words, their power. You think it's normal to worry, to wonder, to care, but it's not. It's a chain. Each thought binds you. Each glance pulls you away from your focus, away from your strength. You're not working. You're not living. You're pleasing. You know this. The hours you've lost, replaying their tone, crafting your reply, checking, did they like it? You're not moving forward. You're circling, trapped in their minds. You feel it, the drain, the fog, the slow bleed of your core. You've paid for it. The tasks you half did, mind elsewhere, the nights you half slept, thoughts racing, the man you half were, because you gave them too much. You gave them you. You know why. You want to control what you can't. Their thoughts, their feelings, their truth. But you can't, and it's killing you. Quietly, slowly, completely. You felt the cost, the meeting that lingered, his words, in your head, the silence that grew, her pause, in your heart, the post that stung, their life, in your doubts. You carried them, all day, all night, all you, but you don't have to. Seneca stood here. He faced crowds, critics, kings. He could have chased their favor. He could have bent to their will. He didn't. He said, their minds are not your cage, not their frowns, not their silence, not their world. Your cage is your choice, your thoughts, your actions, your truth. You've tasted this. That one time, you let it go. The boss spoke. You nodded. You worked on. The friend didn't call. You breathed. You moved on. The post flashed. You scrolled past. You lived. You felt it. The clarity, the lightness, the power. Not because they changed, because you did. That's the secret. The world will judge. It will weigh. It will pull. But you don't have to carry it. You don't have to control them. You control you. So tomorrow, do this. The look comes. The silence lands. The post shines. Pause. Step back. Breathe. Take a pen. Write 3 things. Your things. I can finish my work. I can choose my words. I can be me. Look at them. Feel them. They're yours. Not their thoughts. Not their eyes. Not their cage. Let the rest go. The frown, not yours. The pause, not yours. The shine, not yours. This isn't hiding. It's not weakness. It's power. The power to choose. What's yours? What's real? What's you? You've chased their minds, haven't you? Worried their thoughts, feared their judgments, lost your own. You know the cost, the focus you burned, the peace you broke, the man you dimmed. But you're not dim, not now. You're here, listening, choosing you. So tomorrow, when the world watches, don't watch back. When the silence stings, don't sting back. When the post glows, don't glow back. Write your 3, hold your truth. Live your truth. The world will keep judging. The eyes will keep narrowing. The posts will keep shining. But you'll stand. Not theirs. Not trapped. Yours. Imagine it. The meeting ends. The words land. You pose. You write. I control me. You feel it. The chain breaks. The cage opens. You walk free. This is what Seneca knew. This is what focus builds. Not just a day, but a life. But you, try it. Not for them, not for me, for you. Because a man who chases their minds falls, and a man who holds his own rises. You're at home, evening settles, dinner's done, phone lights up, a notification, a friend's post, new car, big smile, perfect life. Your chest tightens, you scroll, more posts, more wins, more them. Your mind whispers, why not you? Why not now? You feel it, the ache, the doubt, the need to measure up. You want to comment, to like, to be seen. You've been here, haven't you? Staring at their lives, counting their gains, weighing your lack. You've chased this, their success, their shine, their world. You've checked your phone again and again, hoping for a like, a nod, a sign. You're enough. You know how it ends. The scroll lasts hours. The doubt lasts longer. You're not lifted. You're lower. You felt it. The cycle, the trap, the slow drain of your core. You see their post. You feel the sting. You check your own. No likes, no comments. No, you. You think it's small. Just a glance. Just a moment. Just life. But it's not. It's a weight. Each comparison pulls you down. Each thought of them pushes you out. Away from your focus. Away from your strength. You're not growing. You're not living. You're chasing. You know this pain. The one that creeps at night, in quiet. When you're alone. It's not loud. It's soft. It's the voice that says you're behind. You're less. You're not enough. You've carried it. The co-worker's promotion. It wasn't just their win. It was your loss. The friend's vacation. It wasn't just their joy. It was your envy. The stranger's post. It wasn't just their life. It was your doubt. You let them in. You let them define you. And you paid. The focus you lost. The peace you broke. The man you hid. You know why. You tried to control what's not yours. Their success. Their thoughts. Their light. But you can't. And it's heavy, isn't it? The weight of their world. The weight of not being them. The weight of not being you. But you don't have to carry it. Seneca faced this. He saw wealth, power, glory. He could have chased it. He could have bent. He didn't. He said, your life is what you make it. Not their wins. Not their eyes. Not their rules. Your life is your mind. Your actions. Your truth. You felt it. That one time you didn't look. The post came. You scrolled past. The email landed. You left it. The talk started. You walked away. You worked. You breathed. You were. You felt it. The clarity. The stillness. The power. Not because they stopped. Because you started. That's the truth. The world will shine. It will flaunt. It will tempt. But you don't have to chase it. You don't have to control them. You control you. So, tomorrow, do this. The post glows. The news breaks. The talk begins. Stop. Put the phone down. Breathe. Write 3 things. Your things. I can do my work. I can take a step. I can be enough. Read them. Hold them. They're yours. Not their wins. Not their lives. Not their cage. Let the rest go. The post? Not yours. The promotion? Not yours. The shine? Not yours. This isn't retreat. It's not failure. It's freedom. The freedom to choose what's yours, what's real, what's you. You've chased their light, haven't you? Envied their wins, feared their judgments, lost your own. You know the cost, the hours you sank, the peace you burned, the man you hid. But you're not hidden, not now. You're here, listening, choosing you. So tomorrow, when the world shines, don't stare. When the wind passes, don't cling. When the talk hums, don't join. Write your 3. Live your truth. Be your truth. The world will keep shining. The posts will keep coming. The winds will keep rising. But you'll stand. Not theirs, not less. Yours. Imagine it. The phone glows. Their life shines. You pose. You write, I am enough. You feel it. The weight lifts. The doubt fades. You rise. This is what Seneca meant. This is what focus does. It doesn't just clear your path. It builds your life. It builds you. Try it. Not for them. Not for me. For you. Because a man who chases their light fades, and a man who holds his own shines. Lesson 4. Gratitude Journal. You're driving home. Traffic crawls. Radio blares bad news. Your phone pings. A bill. Overdue. Your mind drifts to the deal you lost. The raise that didn't come. The friend who walked away. Everything feels heavy. Everything feels gone. You pull into the driveway. Sit in the car. Stare at the dashboard. What's left? What's good? Nothing comes. Just emptiness. Just loss. This is your evening. Not a moment of rest. A spiral of lack. You don't mean to do it. You don't plan it. But you focus on what's missing. The money you don't have. The time you can't get back. The respect you didn't earn. You think it's just a mood. Just a bad day. Just life. But it's not. It's a habit. A lens. A trap. Each thought of loss blinds you to what's still here. To what's still yours. To what's enough. You feel it, don't you? The weight of what's gone. The shadow of what could have been. It's not just today. It's yesterday. Last week. Last year. The job you didn't get. You still taste the sting. The argument you didn't win. You still hear the words. The dream you let slip. You still see the fade. You carry them, all of them, in your chest, in your mind, in your soul. And they grow heavier, don't they? Each time you count what's missing, you lose more. Not money, not status. Your light, your hope, your core. You know this pain, the one that creeps in, at night, in traffic, in silence. When you're alone, it whispers, you're not enough. You've failed. You're falling behind. And you believe it. Because you're looking at the wrong things. You're counting scars, not strengths. You're measuring gaps, not gifts. You're living in emptiness. But you don't have to. There's a man, like you. He lost his job, his savings, his way. Nights were long. Bottles were close. He sat in his car, too, just like you, staring at nothing, feeling nothing. But one night, he stopped. He took a scrap of paper. He wrote 3 things. Not big things. Not grand. Small. The coffee was warm today. The rain sounded soft. My legs still carry me. 3 things. He looked at them. He breathed. He felt something. A flicker. Not joy. Not victory. Gratitude. For what was still here. For what was still his. For what was enough. That's the secret. Gratitude doesn't erase the pain. It doesn't fix the loss. It shifts the lens. It shows you what's yours. Seneca said, We suffer more in imagination than in reality. Your mind makes the loss bigger, the lack louder, the emptiness deeper, but it's lying. You have more than you see. You have now. You have breath. You have choice. You have you. You felt it before, haven't you? That one moment, a stranger's smile, a song that hit right, a quiet night that felt okay. You didn't chase it. It came because you saw it, because you let it in. That's what gratitude does. It opens your eyes. It steadies your heart. It pulls you back to you. Here's how. Tonight, before you sleep, try this. Take a notebook, a napkin, anything. Write 3 things. 3 things you're grateful for. Not the big wins, not the perfect days. The small truths. The bed is warm. My friend called. I made it through. 3 things. Look at them. Feel them. They're real. They're yours. Not what's gone. Not what's missing. What's here. This isn't about pretending. It's not about ignoring the pain. It's about choosing what to see, what to hold, what to keep. You've lived in the dark before, haven't you? Nights you counted failures, days you counted slights, years you counted nothing. You know what it costs. The sleep you didn't get, the peace you didn't find, the man you didn't become. But you're not that man anymore. You're here, listening, wanting more, wanting you. So tonight, write the coffee, write the rain, write the breath, write the small things that make you whole. The world will keep taking, it will keep breaking, it will keep shouting, you're not enough. But you are. You always were. You just forgot to look. Imagine it. You sit in your car, the radio's off, the phone's dark. You write, I'm still here. You feel it, a spark, a warmth, a truth, not loud, not grand, just yours. This is what Seneca meant. This is what gratitude does. It doesn't just light the dark. It builds your strength. It builds you. Try it. Not for them, not for me, for you. Because a man who counts his losses falls, and a man who counts his gifts rises. You're at the kitchen table, dish piled, bills stacked, clock ticks. Late again, your mind drifts to the car that broke down, the deal that fell through, the friend who stopped calling. You stare at the wall. It's blank. Like you, what's left? What's good? Nothing comes. Just loss. Just emptiness. You feel it. The pull, the weight, the quiet ache of not enough. You've sat here before, haven't you? Counting what's gone, measuring what's missing, living in the gaps. You didn't mean to. You didn't choose it. But you stayed. In the dark, in the lack, in the nothing. You've done it. Relived the failure. The job you lost. It wasn't just a job. It was your worth. The fight with your brother. His words. You've changed. It wasn't just a fight. It was your fault. The post you saw. Their perfect home. Their perfect life. It wasn't just a photo. It was your defeat. You carry them. All of them. In your chest. In your thoughts. In your soul. They grow. Heavier. Darker. Louder. You think it's just a moment. Just a mood. Just life. But it's not. It's a lens. A filter. A cage. Each thought of loss blinds you. To the air you breathe. To the ground you stand on. To the man you still are. You know this pain. The one that settles. At night, in silence. When the world quiets. But you don't. It's not a scream. It's a whisper. You failed. You're behind. You're done. And you listen. You believe. You sink. You've paid for it. The days you barely moved. Mind stuck on what's gone. The nights you barely slept, heart heavy with what's not. The man you didn't see because you looked at the wrong things. You counted the wrong things. You lived the wrong things. But you don't have to. There's a man like you. He sat at a table too. Bills unpaid, dreams unclaimed, hope faded. Have felt it, the weight, the dark, the end. But one night he stopped. He took a pen, a torn napkin. He wrote 3 things. Not big, not grand, true. My chair holds me. The light still works. I'm still here. He looked at them. He breathed. He felt something. Not a fire, not a fix. A spark. Gratitude for what remained, for what endured, for what was enough. That's the power. Gratitude doesn't erase the pain. It doesn't fill the gaps. It shifts you from what's gone to what's here, from what's lost to what's yours, from emptiness to you. Seneca saw it. He wrote, "You have what you choose to see. Not the bills, not the silence, not the lack. You have this moment, this breath, this life. You felt it. That one moment, you saw it. The sunrise you caught. It wasn't just light. It was warmth. The stranger who nodded. It wasn't just a glance. It was connection. The coffee you sipped. It wasn't just a drink. It was enough. You didn't chase it. It came because you looked. So tonight, look. Take a pen, a scrap, anything. Write 3 things. Small things, real things. The floor is steady. My lungs still work. I made it today. Read them. Feel them. They're yours. Not what's gone. Not what's missing. What's here. This isn't pretending. It's not ignoring the dark. It's choosing the light. The light you have. The light you are. You've lived in the gaps, haven't you? Counted the failures. Feared the lack. Forgot the rest. You know the cost. The joy you missed. The peace you broke. The man you hid. But you're not hidden. Not now. You're here. Listening, choosing you. So tonight, write the small, write the true, write you. The world will keep taking. The bills will keep coming. The silence will keep stinging. But you'll see. Not their voids, not their dark. Your spark. Imagine it. You sit at the table. The bills wait. You write, I'm still here. You feel it, a warmth, a truth, a start. Not perfect, not grand, yours. This is what Seneca meant. This is what gratitude does. It doesn't just light the night. It builds your hope. It builds you. Try it. Not for them, not for me, for you. Because a man who sees only loss falls. And a man who sees his gifts rises. You're lying in bed, dark room, clock glows, midnight, sleep won't come. Your mind churns. The meeting you fumbled, the bill you can't pay, the friend who's gone. You stare at the ceiling. It's heavy, it's cold, it's empty. You feel it, the pull, the spiral, the quiet ache of what's not. You've been here, haven't you? Tossing in the dark, counting the misses, living in the voids. You didn't choose it, you didn't want it, but you stayed in the loss, in the lack, in the nothing. You've replayed it, the job that slipped. It wasn't just work, it was your place. The fight with your brother, his words. You've changed. It wasn't just anger, it was your fault. The post you lingered on, their perfect moment. It wasn't just a picture. It was your failure. You hold them, all of them, in your mind, in your heart, in your bones. They grow darker, heavier, louder. You think it's just a night, just a thought, just you, but it's not. It's a chain. Each memory binds you. Each regret blinds you to the breath you take, to the life you have, to the man you are. You know this pain, the one that waits, in the quiet, in the dark, when the world sleeps, but you don't. It's not a shout, it's a murmur. You're not enough. You're too late. You're done. And you listen. You sink. You fad. You've paid for it. The mornings you woke, heavy, mind stuck on yesterday. The days you moved, slowly, heart stuck on never. The man you didn't see, because you looked at the scars. You counted the breaks. You lived the emptiness, but you don't have to. There's a man like you. He lay awake too. Depths spilled, dreams cracked, hope thin. Have felt it, the dark, the weight, the end. But one night, he stopped. He reached for a pen, a scrap of paper. He wrote 3 things. Not victories, not dreams, truths. The stars are out. My heart still beats. I am here. He read them. He breathed. Have felt a shift. Not a cure. Not a win. A spark. Gratitude. For what held. For what stayed. For what was enough. That's the secret. Gratitude doesn't fix the broken. It doesn't heal the hurt. It opens you to what's here, to what's now, to you. Seneca knew it. He said, you suffer because you want more, not more things, not more wins, more than you have. But you have this night, this breath, this life. You felt it. That one moment, you saw it. The breeze you felt. It wasn't just air. It was alive. The laugh you heard. It wasn't just sound. It was warm. The step you took. It wasn't just motion. It was yours. You didn't force it. It was there. Because you saw it. So tonight, see it. Grab a pen, a note, anything. Write 3 things. Small things. True things. The pillow is soft. My hands still work. I kept going. Read them. Hold them. They're yours. Not what's lost. Not what's far. What's here. This isn't denial. It's not pretending. It's choosing. Choosing the spark. Choosing the truth. Choosing you. You've lived in the dark, haven't you? Counted the failures. Feared the gaps. Forgot the light. You know the cost. The rest you lost. The hope you buried. The man you buried. But you're not buried. Not now. You're here. Listening. Choosing you. So, tonight, write. Write the small. Write the real. Write you. The world will keep breaking. The debts will keep growing. The gaps will keep calling. But you'll see. Not their voids. Not their dark. Your spark. Imagine it. You lie in the dark. The clock ticks. You write, I am enough. You feel it. A warmth. A truth. A life. Not perfect. Not grand. Yours. This is what Seneca meant. This is what gratitude does. It doesn't just light the dark. It builds your strength. It builds you. Try it. Not for them. Not for me. For you. Because a man who counts his losses fades. And a man who counts his truths lives. Lesson 5. Discipline in action. You're on the couch. Evening fuzzies. Television hums. Phone glows. Another hour slips. You meant to move, to work out, to read, to start something, but you didn't. The fridge calls. One more snack, one more scroll, one more excuse. I'll do it tomorrow. You say it, you believe it, but tomorrow comes, and it's the same. You feel it, the drag, the weight, the slow fade of you. This is your life, not a grand failure, not a loud crash, a kid drift. You don't mean to slip, you don't plan to stall, but you do. You choose comfort over effort. You choose ease over strength. You think it's small, skipping the walk, ignoring the book, hitting snooze again. Just one day, just one time, no harm done. But it's not one day, it's every day. Each choice builds a wall, not around you, around your core. Each moment you give in, you shrink, you lose ground, you lose yourself. You know this, don't you? The mornings you slept in, the goals you pushed back, the promises you broke to you. You meant to change, you meant to grow, but the couch was soft, the screen was bright, the excuses were louder, and now you're here, not where you wanted, not who you wanted, feeling stuck. It's not just laziness, it's not just weakness, it's